Hi guys, it's reaction time. We've got Airbourne and Gutsy. Thanks to Ralph for asking for this. The first song in 6 years, apparently. The first bit of new music in 6 years. I've seen Airbourne once as well. I saw them at a Download Festival. The first time I went to Download it was. I've been to Monsters of Rock Festival because I'm old. So it was Monsters of Rock back in the 80s. I went to that. And then the first time, I think it was the first time I went to Download Festival, which would have been, maybe 2017. Something like that. 2018, something like that. I think it was 2017. And Airbourne were there, put on a great show. Really energetic rock and roll band from Australia. Of course, they've got this AC/DC-esque sound that everyone knows that they have. But man, probably apart from AC/DC, they're the biggest sort of band with that sound. There's lots of bands around with that sort of AC/DC sound, but Airbourne are probably the biggest of them. And well deserved as well. So this is Airbourne, this is Gutsy. Here we go. Fuck yeah, man. They just do it. I'd say like no other band, but obviously the AC/DC influence is there, but like no other band with that AC/DC sound. They are the best band around for that, for sure. The energy is not lost for a second, also with Airbourne. They produce so much of that energy. It's just that, the excitement, you can feel it in the music. That's what they've got. They've got so much of that. It's raw, it's energetic, it's rock and roll, man. It's groove. The groove this band give off as well. it's made for air guitar. That's what Airbourne are, as AC/DC are. But Airbourne is just made for that. It's just brilliant, man. It is, for Airbourne fans and people who love this band, the perfect single. I say that a lot, but why wouldn't you want anything apart from this single? This is what Airbourne are all about. Rock and roll, quite heavy, quite raw. And what I love about, Airbourne, my favourite, we do talk about AC/DC. How can you not talk about AC/DC when you talk about Airbourne? And it's just they come hand in hand a little bit. But my favourite period of AC/DC is definitely the Bon Scott period. I like some of, the Brian Johnson's period. Obviously, Back in Black. For those about to rock. And then some recent stuff's been quite good. But I'm a massive Bon Scott period fan. All the best albums for me are in that period. In the 70s period, basically, are my favourite. And I think Airbourne are good at that. They've got that raw energy of that time, and that's when AC/DC really were invigorated and energetic. And that's what Airbourne capture across their career. Been going a long time now as well. So, and man, how can you sing like this? This guy sings like this live with that, with that high sort of end vocal. I don't know how he does it, but he's brilliant live and brilliant, obviously, in the studio as well. Man, it's brilliant. It's absolutely brilliant. Here we go for the rest. Classic from beginning to end. Just you could feel the energy actually building up during the song as well, and at the end it was almost like, man, so exciting, so brilliant, absolute class. With all the bands that have this sort of sound, and trying to capture that AC/DC, there's loads of them. I've become a little bit numb to some of it, but how can you not love that, man? Airbourne and Gutsy. Superb. Not sure if there's an album due out. We just had a single out of nowhere. It sounds brilliant. They're back. Airbourne are back. Let me know what you think of it in the comments below, though, guys. See you soon.